Hello, welcome to Ghost Draws, welcome to Shipwrecks. I am Ghost in the Hella, and yeah, gonna do a little Amber Price Life is Strange fan art today for the, I believe, Witchtober prompt of Space, which I don't know, the idea I've got in mind, I guess, isn't like perfect for space per se, but like it's stars, Stars works. Stars, even though it's not technically, I guess, space if you're sitting on planet Earth. There we go. Oh, good. Let's see. Label my layers. But yeah, I was going to do I think it was the Flufftober prompt of text messages, because it's like, oh, that'll be cute and relatively easy to draw. And then I remembered I'd actually have to try to like think of amusing text messages on the fly. And I'm getting better about drawing with an audience. I don't know if I'm there yet for writing with an audience. That may be too much. So, space it shall be. And I grabbed a couple of references, because basically my idea is to have them kind of stargazing out the back of Chloe's truck. Which is a bit of a pain in the butt to draw, so at least, are you going to be big enough? Are you going to copy? Copy. Paste. Oh, you're under a opaque layer, that's why. Yeah. There we go. Alright. So that's actually a decent size, which is good because I have been having endless trouble with the like scaling tool. Like, I can show you what I mean. So with this, I should be able to like drag on this corner and resize it, but as you can see, it just wants to rotate. Or possibly shear if I can, like, that'll move it. Yeah, it just wants to be the rotate tool or the move tool. And occasionally the shear tool will pop up, and if I'm lucky I can like trick it into giving me the scale tool for a second, but generally not. So I don't know if that's like a glitch that they're hopefully working on. That would be really nice to get that fixed. But in the meantime, let's at least get, well, this should probably be a lighter color if I'm drawing on this, just to kind of get the very, very rough basics. I'm not going to do like a perfect copy or anything, because one, that's going to be a little boring, and two, kind of want to change it up a little. Like, I'm going to want to drop down her tailgate, because otherwise you won't be able to see shit. It's kind of hard to tell if she even has, like, a droppable tailgate, but we're going to say that she does. I guess maybe that's why, at the end before the storm, that's why they've got them sitting, like, on the front of her truck instead of on the back. But whatever, we'll make it work. Imagination. Okay. I guess she's kind of parked at an angle, so let's shift this over, see if we can at least get it to look like it's Twin Peaks. Like it's parked slightly less crookedly. Alright. Where would her tailgate drop down? Okay. Center-ish. All right. And we will leave out the box that's in the back seat because at least at this point Rachel is still alive. Okay. Let's see. And we'll say the tailgate is dropping down like this-ish. Sure. Go with that. Why not? Okay. Yeah, I think that'll do. I think that'll be fine. Move it up a little. Put in some grass. And pretend they're not parked in the junkyard for once. They'll be on like a nice grassy overlook. Why not? Without a fire. This time. Okay. Let's see. How do I want them sitting? Something cozy. Some nice cozy stargazing. Okay. Try to figure out the scale here. Let's maybe do their color a little different so it doesn't blend in so much. Don't want to confuse our lines with the truck. Alright. Chloe kind of leaning back. Let's have a nice lounging Rachel. Scale up Chloe a little bit more. Dude, your truck is surprisingly low in the back. Might have to lift that up a little. just to make it look a little more right. Nice little stargazing. A nice quiet moment. They deserve at least one peaceful, quiet moment in this fucking town. God. Except for gesturing a bit. A rare moment where nothing's going horribly wrong that we know of. Maybe need to make Chloe a little taller. There we go. I'm guessing Chloe's probably not looking at the actual stars, though. Probably going to be looking more at Rachel. That's kind of her thing. Okay, let's drop these tires down a little bit. By a little bit, I mean quite a lot. Okay. Let's see what we got. Alright. Not too bad. And then we'll have the majesty of the sky above. Alright. So let's do the second underdrawing layer. That's working for us. Try to find a nice color that'll show up well enough. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to draw at least part of her tattoo. Do we want bare sleeves or jacket? The jacket is always nice because it covers up a good chunk of tattoo. Although the angle I've got her arm at, like, she's basically got her arm backwards. Like, just kind of, yeah. Going wrist first to the world. So, yeah, fuck it. Let's go for the tank top today. Go for it. And I'm going to scribble in some tattoo here so I don't forget. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see if that trick works. We'll see how that works. Okay. Put your beanie on. Okay. Nice little smile. Give them a nice, tender moment. Okay. I have the necklace. Okay. Rachel probably pointing out something in the night sky. Guess she is a nerd. And we love nerds. So it'd be her right ear. Cannot remember. I want to say it's her left that has the earring. But I could be wrong. Okay. And the boots. The classic shit kicker boots. Awesome. I couldn't really tell, like, in Before the Storm, if they were supposed to be, like, something of William's that she was pulling out of her mom's closet, or if she was, like, stealing a pair of Joyce's boots. It was hard to say. I could not quite figure it out. Okay. Nice and cozy on her Chloe pillow. I assume, you know, coming from LA to Oregon, she's probably chilly enough that she's always wearing a flannel, right? Okay. Let's see. Her arm probably closer to here. See how this looks when we erase out the underdrawing. I've got mixed feelings about how that's gonna actually look. Really need to find a secondary color that reads better. Hopefully by the end of the month I will have figured that out. It's a journey. Ooh, which ankle does she have her tattoo on? Things I should have researched before starting. I'll have to look that up, because she might have just a little bit poking out here, if it's the right ankle, which... yeah, it might be the left, actually. I think, I want to say, like, Chloe's definitely got her right arm tattooed. So it could be Rachel's got her left ankle. Because I feel like they have kind of opposite tattoos. Okay. 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 Oh boy. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we are. Come on. You're being the hand tool. You can drag. Alright then. You might be able to tell drawing cars is not my primary pastime. But it seemed like a necessary prop in this one. Just best place for them to go stargazing. Feels like back of Chloe's pickup. Definitely not gonna like go in and give it really crisp, clean lines or anything, because that's just like, I won't leave it as sketchy as this, but I don't know. Just not into trying to do the like perfect car architecture. Architecture. Alright, let's see what we have. Okay. Let's, oh wait, I need to put in the other grass. Lovely. Okay. Just need a suggestion of it for now, so I know more or less where I'm going with it. Okay. Alright, Chloe's head definitely needs some adjusting. But couldn't we say the same of all of us? Alright, let's see. Okay. Okay. Not bad. That thigh is definitely not quite right. I'll give Rachel a little bit more curve than Chloe. Because even though she's like supposedly the same size as Max, I'm assuming probably not actually quite. Like maybe the same clothing size, but not the actual same build. Although, I don't know. Depending on what kind of modeling she wants to do. Sometimes skinny as a beanpole is what they're looking for, so. But, I don't know, I kind of got the impression she was not. Just from the photos and stuff that we see of her. Okay. Alright. We've got something to work with. Awesome. It's a little tricky with the, like, with having it so zoomed out to try to actually, like, at least capture the essence of their faces. Because obviously it's not gonna, like, I'm not gonna be able to do a picture perfect rendering at this tiny scale. But, like, to still have it be at least expressive, kind of the goal. Well, hello there, Gideon. You gonna hang out on the kitten cam, baby girl? Let's see if we can. You like to sleep in the most difficult corner to get on kitten cam. You like to be hiding behind your buzzer. But she's so cute. Oh my god. A lick and then a nibble? What is this? I am not your lunch, baby girl. I am not your lunch. She's picking up some bad habits. Bad habits. She's very gentle about it, though. Just like a little. Okay. Beanies are a pain in the ass to draw. And I always feel like they end up looking a little weird. But she loves her beanies. The series and their beanies. You know what? Fuck it, though. She doesn't have to have a beanie. Why? Why put a beanie? Why does she need a beanie? Going bare-haired tonight. Yeah. Feeling it. Alright, cool. I'm digging it. Gotta have the not the butterfly necklace, the bullet necklace. Butterflies, bullets. It's all kind of the same thing in this series. Okay. The perpetual bra strap. All right. And we're not gonna do full color on this, so we'll just kind of go with the suggestion of the tattoo. Don't want to get too bogged down into the details of it, especially like, yeah, it's mostly on the back of the arm and we're mostly seeing the inner arm type area. Some flowers, some butterflies. I think at least her tattoo is well established enough that even if you just put in a little suggestion of it, people will be like, alright, it's the tattoo. Which is nice, because it's a really, really weirdly detailed tattoo. And I have, like, had to go in and draw it, like, especially when, not working digitally, when, like, working completely by hand. Oh my god. Yeah, I've had to, like, spend a good chunk of time drawing that tattoo in as faithful of detail as possible. And, yeah, it's a pain. It is a pain in the butt. But I think the name of the game for this one is just kind of enough suggestions to get across, like, who they are and what the situation is. I don't think we need to, yeah, perfectly render Chloe's tattoo or Chloe's truck or Rachel's tattoo or any of that. I think sometimes less is more. Come on. Are we grabbing? Okay, only when I do this by hand. Okay. Ooh, and then not even then. There we go. Alright. Close enough. Okay. My goodness. You make the cutest little noises. So, her brother has always been a really good jumper. Like, ridiculous. The way he jumps is ridiculous. And yesterday, he finally figured out how to land himself on top of the kitchen counters, which is a day we've always known was coming eventually, with what a good jumper he is. And it is, like, it's a good, I want to say at least 3 feet straight up, something like that. It's a decent jump. It is a decent jump. But we always knew it was coming and have been dreading it. So yeah, yesterday was a bit of a stressful day because of that. But they got us to do a long overdue cleaning of the kitchen counter to just, like, remove anything that he could hurt himself on. So now, at least, we don't have to stress so much when he gets up there. It's like, alright, yeah, whatever he messes with, it'll probably be fine. He does keep going for, like, our dish cleaning sponge, which is pretty annoying. But honestly, our main concern is for his safety. We just don't want him hurting himself. He likes to explore. We're gonna see if we can get their cat tower installed this weekend, finally. It's just, yeah, it's one of those things. It's just like a multi-step process that just keeps getting put off because, we have to do like 5 other things before we can actually install the cat tower, which is itself a process. But they're they're almost 8 pounds now. Like, they both clearly love climbing and jumping. They need some high spaces they can get to that are designed with them in mind. I'm sure it won't stop them from, climbing places that are not designed with them in mind, and which we would rather they not mess with. But at least it'll be something nice for them. Put in some climbing shelves around the house. Go full on cat playground. This boot might be too big. Let's scale you down a little. Probably mostly that part. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. Alright. And then we need a Rachel. And a lovely Miss Gideon. She's not as into jumping as he is, so she has yet to get up on the counters, but I'm pretty damn sure she can if she chooses to. Like, she can jump perfectly well. She's just not as into it as he is. Remember which shoulder she's usually got torn, but well, I'm sure. Like, I picture her having just an entire closet full of, artfully torn clothes, so I'm sure some are torn on different sides than the others. I think having them all be torn on the same side would be too predictable for someone like Rachel Amber. I think she's a little curvier than that. Just based on the photos that we see in canon. We'll say the bracelet's on this wrist. Why not? change the angle of the flannel here, but that's, I think, better. Have it be kind of, yep. I think it's a little more natural to have it kind of falling to the wayside that way. No, thank you. All right. More artfully torn clothing for Rachel Amber. Okay. Okay. All right, that'll do. All right. We got our Rachel, oop, except for that one hand. Alright, I'm gonna have to look at her, should be on her missing persons poster, which wrist she has the tattoo on. Let's check out Rachel Amber's tattoo. Hang on. Okay. Tattoo on calf of a dragon, okay. And a star on the inside of the left wrist, okay. But it doesn't actually specify which ankle, or which calf, I guess. Ooh, that's not where I wanted you to be. But it is this wrist. Which is kind of what I was thinking, so... Yeah, once again with her tattoo, like her calf tattoo, I think to get a decent look at it, we'd have to look at the awful photos of her, which I really would rather not do. So let's just assume that your calf with the tattoo is out of sight. Okay. Oh, okay. Oop, need to put in your jaw and ear. Oh, take another look at the missing persons poster. Okay. So that's, yeah, left ear. Left ear earring. So it would be on the other side. Kind of what I thought. It's good to confirm. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hey, sweetheart. Get your stretchy little toe beans. Look at these. She has the most precious little feet. And when I say the most precious, of course, I mean in a dead tie with her brother and his perfect little mittens. Because his mittens are pretty fucking precious. These kittens. One of those, I can't even draw a straight line moments. Fortunately, depending on the kind of art you do, drawing a straight line is kind of overrated. But for some reason, that still tends to be the bar people measure themselves against, which I recommend not doing. That's what rulers are for. It is also one of those issues that I have more with digital than I do with regular, like, pen and pencil, because, one, I can use a ruler with those, and two, there's just something about the way my hand moves on the tablet that just is not conducive to drawing a straight line. At all. It is what it is. You know? It is what it is. But yeah, my hand is just a lot less steady on, what is it called? On a tablet, on a drawing tablet, for whatever reason. Well, that's fine. Wobbles give character. I think it would actually look kind of weird with the way that Chloe and Rachel are drawn to have this all be like perfectly straight, smooth lines and all of that malarkey. Or at least that's what I tell myself. No, thank you. All right. Let's call that truck. All right. Okay. All right. Let's throw in some tones. And then we can do our fabulous night sky. I pet this fabulous kitten. We will do that first. You are a wonderful creature, Gideon. You are a wonderful creature. Okay. on now. You can do it. You can move. You can move the canvas. You can do it. Grab and move. Grab and move. Come on. Right. Okay. Fancy boots. Okay, it's not too bad. Trail hitch. Goodness, she makes the tiniest little noises. Okay. Maybe a little darker. Arcadia Bay is like single-handedly keeping skinny jeans manufacturers in order. Or, in business, rather. They must buy in bulk. Okay. Color her shoes, or tone her shoes. Also Converse. They love their Converse in Arcadia Bay. Okay, let's see what we get. Alright. Need to color or tone the truck. The Chloe Mobile. Okay, let's see. Truck's a fairly light color. Okay. Oh, and those lights. Dark, light, medium. Okay. Dark, light, or basically white, and then a more medium. Let's see, a little too dark. That'll do. Okay. I think this is probably fine enough for just putting a little bit of texture on the ye old rear bumper. Definitely don't want to do like a lot of solid shading on the truck. I feel like that's just going to get too heavy too quickly. Especially with kind of like the sketchy way that everything else is rendered here. Again, just don't want to get too precious with it. Okay. And then quite light for the body of the truck. A little too dark. Everything's kind of skewing a little dark. Let's go really light. There we go. Well, maybe a tiny bit darker than that. Just a hair. If I can get you to move with any kind of subtlety. Yeah, it'll do. Go into the like interior parts of the truck with a little heavier tone. Not hugely, but just enough to show a little depth. I'm just trying to keep everything kind of in that same loose loose hand. Keep everything kind of on the same wavelength. Dial it down a bit. Get in a little closer to the figures. Okay. Alright, so let's go smidge darker. Come on. Come on. Wow. Krita is in a mood today. Come on, buddy. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Little bit of depth. We are going back in space. Just little suggestions, really. Again, nothing too heavy-handed. A little bit on this back wall too. Maybe go even a little bit darker, please. Krita, please. Krita, please. Buddy, friend, pal. I would like just, yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we got. All right. Not bad. Okay. So now want to put in night sky. All right. Let's see. Let's go with airbrush. We're on a different layer, so we don't have to worry. We will clean up the areas we're covering over. want to go back and forth and do a few different layers. There we go. A little big. Alright, and then let's do another sort of sky layer over that. Build in a few layers. Why not? So we don't have all of the stars on the same level. Let's fill in. Why not? Let it extend. Okay. And another star layer. Why not? And maybe one more sky layer. Let's tone down a few of those. Okay. All right. Let's see what we need to do now. Okay. 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 I think once we're through with this bit, I think we'll be done. We'll pull back and see how it looks. Once we've got this all cleaned up. Okay. And I'll need to put in that sticker too, because I think that's on the back window. There you are. Okay. Got the side of the truck. Oops. Alright, and I think just the grass now, right? Cool. Alright. We are getting there. And then I can get back to pulling the old caulking out of my bathtub. The joys of homeownership. And, I mean, I guess I don't really have to follow the exact lines of this, right? I can, you know what? Fuck it, I can erase out these lines and just draw in grass and decide from this. Oh my goodness, please, please. Hand tool, please. Oh my goodness. Hand tool, please. Wow. This is being very, very quirky today. Come on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll look a little more, if not natural, then at least interesting. Have it be a little more textured. Oh,
You know what? We'll finish this side first, and then we'll go and do the other side.
Okay. Okay. Getting into the home stretch. Okay, let's just texturize this grass a little bit. This is much more fun than it would have been if I had just traced over it. That's cool. Sometimes you just gotta play around a little. Experiment with what's gonna look cool. Like I was teaching an inking class last night, and one of my students like started playing around with like using the nib pen over an area that was still wet from doing brushwork, and just figured out much cooler stuff than if I had just been like, you need to do this exact way, and you know, you must only use these recommended techniques. Like, it's not something I would have thought of. And she really liked the way it looked, and it worked for her piece, so. Okay. Oh shit. That's pretty cool. Alright. I think we did alright. I think we did alright. Let's pop a signature on it and call it a day. Okay. Awesome. We have our work. We have our amber price. We have space. We have our darling Gideon. This perfect little creature. I think we're good. So, thank you so much for watching along. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. I recommend that technique I used for the sky, like building up those layers. That is so much fun. I did that for a different drawing a few days ago, not on this channel, just like for my own own practice, and it's a lot of fun. Just like building up those layers and using that tool to make the stars, and then making them kind of recede and pop forward. So I definitely recommend playing around with it. And yeah, Krita is free. It's got its issues, but it's free. So there's probably, I won't say there's nothing stopping you, because there's, maybe your computer sucks, or you don't have one, or you don't have a tablet. But if you are able to, it's a good tool. It's a good tool. I enjoy it. And it's been working great for this. So thank you, Krita, and thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.